Alright guys, welcome back. BigPoppaTMo here. We are playing Escape the Pacific. This is going to be episode 21. We are back on our little home base island. We have our base here. We've moved all of these guys over here to be out of the way. We have rebuilt the boat, and we still have some room to do a little bit more construction on it. We're going to use materials on other islands to do that. But we have the base of what we need on here. We've got our bed, we've got our water, we have shelter, we have our sails, we have lots and lots of stuff. And we want to be able to bring more things back to the island. Now we've got a pretty decent amount of palm fronds here. We've got a decent number of palm fronds here. Thought I just saw something floating in the water. No, that's just the coral. What I do want to do is I want to pick up a couple of these palm fronds and move them closer to the base building. Just because the way they were sitting was just kind of bugging me. Now there are a couple things we're going to want to do with our ship as well. And the next stage, see that didn't go over well at all. Let's just put those there. Everything's kind of twitching around a little bit right now, which is kind of odd, but it is what it is. We've got some papayas on the trees. We've also got all of these crates sitting here, and we're going to need to figure out our inventory pretty quickly. We've already got some meat is spoiling. We have a ton of food, which is really good, but um, it also is what it is. So we're going to have to figure out which ones of these particular containers we can take with us and put back on the boat. This one over here, that's going to go because it's got the bow and the arrows and some rope and stuff like that. This one's got a whole bunch of fire sticks in it. This is where my hoarding comes back to bite me in the butt, guys. We're going to go ahead and take out that because we want empties. We don't want to be bringing a bunch of full containers with us. That kind of defeats the purpose. Now, of course, we could also just make new boxes on any new island that we come to, but also kind of defeats the purpose. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take some things out of some of these boxes and get some dedicated storage put back on the boat. What we will have to do is then organize all the things that we have and put them someplace else. So I think what we'll do is we will move boxes over to the building as we move things in and out of them. We want to keep all the rope on us. That's good. This one can go over by the building. That will be storage for in there. Now there are a bunch of things that are in some of these boxes that don't necessarily need to be in boxes. But we've been storing them in boxes for a reason too, because we have just a ton of things. We have a ton of coconuts. We have more coconuts than I really know what to do with. Now I would like this box to go with this, but we need to get that other axe out of there. All right, this one is full. This one is full. This is full of coconuts. So this can go over here. Pretty sure all of these are full of coconuts. Yep. So those are all the coconut boxes. My goodness. We might have to just make new storage boxes. All right, this one is pretty close to empty. That's got all sorts of stuff in it. We have burnt fish. Now, the reason we're holding on to the burnt fish is because we're probably going to use that as biomass to go in the composters, which is another thing we need to focus on at some point in the very near future as well. We're going to have to make the farming stuff. I think we're going to have to make more boxes for now. Yep. All right, so slight change of plans. What we're going to do is we're going to create a couple new boxes. Got some coconuts just sitting there. All right, so equipment, make a new box, make a new box, make a new box, and we need long stick, small stick, and palm fronds. All of which we have plenty of. Let's grab 5 palm fronds. Two per. Need one more. I think the one thing we are kind of lacking on this island is small sticks at the moment. So I think we're going to make a few of those. Make a couple new boxes real quick. Apparently we had small sticks in our inventory. In our pockets. More than enough. Let's go ahead and drop those off then. Okay, do we have other sticks? We have fire sticks. We have a pile of fire sticks back here for our smokers. Alright, that's one new box. Two new box. 3 new box. Now we know that these are empty, so they can go right up on the boat. And it looks like the sun is starting to go down on us. Now we're going to take this box here. This one's going to get sacrificed. That's going to be the one that we take all the other things out of. Make these empty. Okay, so we have 3 more empties. What about this one here? This one we actually didn't want to be empty. We want this stuff in here. As you can see, we got a bow, 7 arrows. Don't need this. Let's go ahead and take this box over here. All right, this is the one that's got stuff in it. So that's going to be my box. What we'll do is we'll put that near the bed. And of course we have to lash all of these down. And then we're going to make a nice little line of boxes on each side. And that will be our storage when we travel to different islands. Go ahead and lash that one down. Lash that one down. And we'll lash that one down. All right, we are going to need one more piece of strong rope that I can see. Pop that there. Might be easier just to pick these up. Doesn't really want to move correctly. All right, let's go ahead and lash those down. Lash that down. Now, we had more rope in here, I believe. We do. We'll grab one more. Lash that down. All right, so 6 crates plus the 1 extra should be more than enough. Let's put all of our rope away. Good to go. So we have fire starter on us. We have all of our tools. Let's go see the state of our water. All right, so we have another barrel out here. This barrel's got 18.4. That has water in it. We're going to grab everything out of the dew collectors, put it on the boat. Not exactly sure why the dew collectors have water in them at the moment. I thought I had cleared that out. Also, take all the water out of that one. Put it in there. All right, so those are all good. Now we basically want to prep ourselves for moving on to another island. We do need to drink, we need to eat, we need to eat some seafood. Our salt and our vitamin C are actually getting kind of low too. So we're going to need to eat some fruit. And since we need to eat some fruit, we're going to grab these papaya real quick. Vitamin C is good, but our seafood level is way wonky. All right, coconuts. All sorts of stuff in this one. Yeah, We really, really, really need to organize. That is not what I wanted to do. That's just coconuts. Alright, so if you're just coconuts, I'm going to put you over here. You are just coconuts. Nothing but coconuts. That's got other things in it. That's just coconuts, but it's different types of coconuts. That's okay. Multiple types of coconuts, not necessarily a bad thing. All sorts of stuff in that one again. That one is the one that's just coconuts. Alright, let's get this one over here. This one also over here. Alright, we're gonna sleep in the banana leaf bed. Alright, it is nighttime. Dew collectors are working. Okay, so that's Starter Island over there. I actually want to go north on one of these. That's back behind us. I want to go to one of these islands that we haven't gotten yet. Figure it would be best if we're going to go to an island to go to one we haven't raped and pillaged of all of its resources. So that's the one we're going to go hit. And I also don't see why we wouldn't travel at night. Instead of wasting good daylight to get there, we can waste some nighttime to get there. All right. Our boat is good to go. Everybody's all lashed down. I'm going to go ahead and actually sit. Speed this up a little bit. Now, you know what I forgot to do, guys? I forgot to save. I totally forgot to save. So if we crash and burn on this one, it is totally my fault. It would totally be my fault for a crash and burn at this point in time. That is a pretty decent sized looking island. Hopefully we can find a knife and a good hammer there. We have plenty of axes. The axes are something we have lots of. But what we are seriously lacking on is the metal knife and the wooden hammers. It's a very bright moon. It is a very, very bright moon. Apparently I'm freezing. So I'm cold. Be nice if I had some extra clothing. Tide has definitely come up since we've been on the boat. This island was actually kind of further away than I thought it was going to be. Looks like we have a shipwreck right in front of us, too. I'm gonna veer off to the side a little bit. Don't want to get tangled up on a shipwreck. We got some gale force winds, so I think we have a storm coming our way, too. Oh, goodness gracious. Seas are a little bit rough. All right, let's go ahead and put our sails down. There we go. Grab our raft. I did notice right off the bat that there are some crates right there. That's awesome. Do like me some crates. All right, first thing we want to do though is we want to kind of establish where the heck we are. So that's Island D. We are very hungry. Let's take care of that. Hunger's still up there. Good on thirst. We're definitely going to need to get some salt in our diet. But let's take a quick look around the island. We got some crabs. Got another water barrel. That's cool. Set that right there. All right, so we have another guy looking out this way, but I don't see anything out there. This is not letting me mark anything. Interesting. So we got crabs on the island. Got some seagulls. Got a shipwreck. This guy's looking at another shipwreck. Got a medium crate. Break that down into planks. Medium crate, break that down into planks. Small crate, this will have loot in it. Medium crate, planks. Let's see what we got in here. Alright, so we got some cheese. Got some muddy water, some oil, another cooking pot, some potatoes. Awesome. We can grow some potatoes. All right, let's take our crates over. Set that there. These are going to get broken down and put away real quick. We are not taking the crate back with us. We're going to stop doing that. But we do want to go on to the shipwreck real quick too. So let's take off our gear. Get a quick save. See what we got down in this thing. Nothing on the forward deck. Got a medium chest right here. Grab that, take it to shore. Catch a little breath. Seas are a bit rough. We did have some pretty serious wind coming in. All right, we got a hammer and a knife. Look at that. And we got a whole bunch of candlestick holders and lantern holders. This would be nice. Got ourselves a small crate. So at least it's a twofer. Get reoriented towards the shore. See what we got in this one. Lantern. Nice little piece of bread. Bottle of water. And a bandage. Another sickle. Level up, swim 7. Heck yeah. Maxed out my swimming. Don't think there's anything else down here, but double check. Well, that's it. Just a twofer. I tell you what, swimming 7 definitely helps. Moving quite a bit faster underwater. When you level up your swimming, you can pretty much swim under the surface almost everywhere you go, which is quite nice. All right, let's go ahead and take the chests over. Oops. Grab all of those. We're going to switch this to number 3. Switch this to or number 4, number 5. Okay, so this should be empty. It is. Let's set this over here now. Set that over there. Hello, Mr. Crab. Whoops. I'm trying to do things the wrong way. Break the crates down. Would be good building material. Oh my goodness. Booping all over the place. All right, 57. That seems like a strange number. That seems like a very strange number. All right, let's see what we got on the inside of the island. Got some banana palms. Some papaya trees. So another good fruit island. Whole lot of papayas for sure. All right. That looks to be about everything on this one. I don't know why there's a stick there. Kind of curious as to whether or not this guy is pointing out towards the next cluster, or if there is some type of a shipwreck or something out here. I do not see a shipwreck. So he's got to be pointing towards something else of interest. And I don't see anything on the horizon. I'm a little disconcerted that the mapping function doesn't seem to be working. So I think we're going to need to go to another island and then point back at this island to get it to map correctly. But we will see about that. I am going to take the other barrel. I do like to have as many water barrels as I can. So we'll sneak that one up in there. Grab hold of a piece of rope. Tie that down, and we're good to go. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks again for all the love and support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. If you like what you saw, make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. It means the world to me. And if you haven't clicked on those notifications, you might want to do that. Get notified when I post new content or go live. Till next time, go harvest your own damn resources.